snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff. But
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
we can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
straight to questions in the room. If you guys want to go ahead, I think we've got a mic here.
Hey, Coach, congratulations on the win. Wanted to ask you, how was your team able to remain poised despite being fourth quarter? How the Sparks came out, set the defensive tone, went on a 10-0 run, but you guys were able to maintain and stay the course despite what was going on, especially with the crowd?
that's a great question because I think that was really the key. Because the fourth quarter started off as poorly as it could. The crowd was involved. The Sparks had a lot of energy at that point, but we were able to keep our composure, even though things went so poorly to start. And everybody just contributed and made key baskets, like Rye knocks down a big three, then Leash knocks down a big three, then Nas hits that big three to that was probably the one that kind of closed it out. But this was a huge game for Tori. Like, Tori came in and just made big basket after big basket. We went to her, after a couple minutes in the fourth quarter, and she just stepped up for us and really made a big difference.
Hi, Coach. Charlotte from FIU60 News. It looks like you and Sparks, your team and the Sparks, have similar systems and offense. Talk about the preparation and how well you were able to execute because you guys already seem to play similar offensive stuff.
Yeah, I think they're a very well coached team. I think it was a great hire, and I'm expecting a lot of improvement through them through the year, just like I think we have a lot of room for improvement. And I was just really impressed with them. We do have similar styles. I don't think that we were able to defensively execute our game plan at the level that we wanted, particularly in the second half. But you just have to give them credit. We had a big lead and they just refused to quit. And I feel good about the fact that we were just able to make some plays down the stretch and leave here with a win.
Coach Larry Sanderson from the Post. How big was get this win out here in Good? Being early this season, and you'll have a lot of home games coming back to Atlanta.
Yeah, I think it's big. You get a road win, especially you're in a situation where you have a big lead and they come all the way back, and I think it got to 2, maybe.
Yeah.
Is that what the closest was? They brought it all the way to 2. That would have been, a tough one if we would have let that one slip away. So
You're 1 step by 17.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That there'd be a much different face in front of you right now had it gone the other way at the end, and it could have. And I just give the Sparks a lot of credit for making that run in the fourth, and I give our players a lot of credit for not letting it affect them to the point where they couldn't close the thing out.
We'll jump to Zoom. Go ahead, Emmanuel.
Coach, if you had as far as this run, going 4-1 on this run and these games back to back, what would you say? How would you describe your team and their effort and their grit during this time?
Well, I think it's gotten better. We're sharing the ball more each game. I think we had a season high for assists. I heard today. So that's good. Defensively, I thought the first half our effort defensively was great, and it just shows how tough this league is. Like, as soon as the defensive intensity slides a little bit, man, these games can turn fast. Like, you got to stay locked in for the full 40. But I like the progress our team is making. We're doing it without a couple key players and finding a way to win. And, we'll take this one and try to get ready for the next one in Seattle.
Go ahead, Wilton.
Coach, you talk about, you just kind of alluded to it, not having some players obviously like Jordan Canada, but you have to be happy and excited about the facilitation that Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard have been doing in your offense. Could you kind of shed a little bit of light about, like, some of the things that they're seeing out there and what you see them doing on the court to help this offense continue to go?
Well, they're just both tremendous players. Like, Alicia's somebody who's doing a good job attacking the basket. She's scoring on cuts. She's really hunting shots. Rye, we're just relying on so heavily right now to be like a primary ball handler. She's trying to lock people down on defense, and then, we're trying to still get her some shots when other teams are really designed to try to limit her good looks. So I think both of them have been outstanding so far. And, I think as they even get more comfortable in our system and Rye gets to play, when JC gets back, Rye will be more in a natural, being able to mix up, being a primary ball handler and playing off the ball more. I think that'll be, even another step for her to show what she can do.
And we'll finish up with Riley. Riley, go ahead.
Coach, speaking of the offense, you had 5 players all in double figures tonight, 2 of them actually coming off the bench. How satisfied are you with that scoring distribution tonight?
Yeah, I think we have a lot of good players, and anybody can step up on, any given day. But, I told our team in all of our wins, we've had somebody off the bench come and have a big game. So today, Nas was excellent, and then Tori was outstanding. And if we didn't get the production out of those 2, we wouldn't have won. So everybody's just got to be ready when their name's called. And so far, our bench has done a good job once they've had an opportunity to get in there.
Awesome. Thank you for your time, everyone. We'll get the players.
Thanks, guys.
Snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.